Welcome to twoquestions.tv. Today I'm talking all about meditation. Welcome to twoquestions.tv. I'm Susan Baroncini-Moe. Okay, I know I've talked about meditation before. However, it's May. It's National Meditation Month. I want to talk about meditation. I want to talk about why you should meditate, and I want to talk about how to meditate. Most importantly, today we're going to dispel some important myths that make meditation really intimidating to some people. So if you find meditation intimidating or scary or think you can't do it, stay tuned. We're going to keep talking about this. Okay, why meditate? Well, the science on the benefits of meditation is very sound. There's been a lot of research done, and we now know that meditation decreases stress, anxiety, and depression, and it helps you to quiet your mind so you can regulate emotion much more effectively. We know that it helps you to be happier. But did you know that meditation also improves your physical health? Scientific research now shows that meditation can strengthen your immune system. It can reduce inflammation at the very fundamental cellular level. It can decrease pain. It also helps with sleep and can help regulate blood pressure. So there are some actual physical, tangible signs that meditation can make you a healthier, happier person. It also changes your brain. The research shows that meditation increases gray matter, the stuff that makes you smart, and it also increases volume in some specific key areas that help you to focus and pay attention better, remember better, and be more creative. A couple of studies have now shown that meditation actually might reduce age-related memory loss and is helpful for people with dementia. Why wouldn't you do this? You'll become more in control of your emotions and your thinking. You'll gain valuable perspective. In general, you'll develop a feeling of compassion and kindness for the people around you. The research even shows that meditation helps you feel less alone in the world. How can you not want to do something that will help you be more productive and more effective in your life, your relationships, your work? It just seems like, yeah, you should totally do it. Oh, am I advocating for meditation? Yes, I am. Look, it's a wonderful thing, and it's a great thing to take that time for yourself. So before I get too far down that path, let's talk about how much time, because that's one of the big popular things people think. Meditation, it takes so much time. I don't have time to meditate. Au contraire, meditation can be done in just a few minutes a day. It means that you can do it anytime. You can do it just for a few minutes here, a few minutes there. If you want to meditate for an hour or several hours, that's your business. You can do that. But you don't have to meditate for long, long periods of time. You can just do a couple of minutes now and then. Now, the benefits of meditation are best if you can do it for 10 or 20 minutes a day. But it's great to work up to that. I definitely started at very low numbers. I have a little ADHD. My husband would say I have a lot of ADHD. It's hard for me to keep my brain focused at one point. It's hard for me to stay in a small, thoughtful space. I have a really hard time corralling my thoughts. And so meditation is actually really important for me, but it's also really hard for me. And so I did not start out meditating for 10 or 20 minutes at a time. I started out meditating 1 minute at a time, 2 minutes at a time. I actually do best when I do a guided meditation, which is really helpful if you're someone who is worried about the idea that you have to keep your mind blank or you have to keep your mind clear to be an effective meditator. Then guided meditation might be really helpful for you. I like to have guided meditations where someone is taking me on a journey or a visualization or helping me to think of specific things. But I also like meditations where I'm sort of started off with a helpful guide, and then there's silence, and periodically the guide comes back in to remind me if I'm having thoughts or I have thoughts passing through my head, it's okay to let them go. Just bring my thinking back to the breathing or whatever my focus is for that meditation. So that's one way that if you're worried about keeping your mind quiet or you're worried about being able to concentrate long enough to meditate, a guided meditation may be really helpful for that. And I actually use an app called Calm that I've told you guys about on the show before. I also really like a couple of people online that I've followed, and I'll put links in the show notes for those. But in general, you don't have to be perfect to meditate. I think that's the biggest thing is we have these ideas about what meditation is. And if we don't meet that goal, we think we can't be good meditators and we shouldn't even try. But I don't know if you guys remember, I'll link to it in the cards for today, but remember I did this interview with Light Watkins about this book, Bliss More? Very nice man. He came and talked about meditation. And one of the biggest messages that Light Watkins conveys is that you do not have to be perfect. You don't have to sit in a certain position. You don't have to chant. You don't have to be perfect in keeping your mind blank and clear and open. You don't have to meditate for an hour and a half to 2 hours. It's really, you can relax in the concept. You can meditate anywhere, anytime, any way you want. And it's really not important. And it's really not important that you subscribe to any particular myths or concepts of what you think meditation should be. Interestingly, I sometimes will meditate when I'm waiting for something, if I'm in a doctor's office or I'm waiting in line for something, or I have to wait for anything. Like sometimes in between interviews for the show, I will meditate in between. And it's just a really convenient time to do it. I also sometimes meditate lying in bed. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think as long as you are getting the benefits of meditation, it doesn't matter how you meditate. So, and the research shows it doesn't matter how you meditate, you still get those benefits. So don't be afraid of meditation. It's May, it's National Meditation Month. Meditate to your heart's content, experiment, try things, and maybe you'll start seeing some of the benefits. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.